It looks silly, doesn't it?
No, no, you could say it. It looks a little silly.
And that's all right. I'm gonna eventually I want to build a half-inch foam board box to direct the air up through these vents, but for the time being, it's starting to warm up here in the spring. It's going to be 80 degrees today, and so that hot air coming off of those AC units are not needed here in the greenhouse. Greenhouse will warm up to over 100 if I didn't have these windows open. So I vented them out with these heavy-duty black garbage bags. This was the vent that we went with eventually in the end for the rocket mass heater. And you can see I just took it off and then I routed this one out here. Everything's working well here in the greenhouse. We really need to get on it as far as our fan. Looks like it's barely running, but it's running really fast. It's just the 30 frames per second. We need to get on it in here because spring is already on us, and we have our leftover plants from the winter, which the lettuce does really well, and cilantro does really well. Our sugar snap peas have got a few spider mites on them. I already pulled off some. Oh man, those things are very destructive, and it's hard to kill those guys. They're really tough. But anyway, I got my green beans starting to come up here on the outer edge, and some other peas coming up along the outer edge, and a lot of weeds we just need to pull in here. I accidentally left the lemon tree out here. This was by a seed, if you guys remember that. Got some Mexican food and water with lemon, and I just took that seed and I planted it. That's what we have from that. And also the lemongrass and the lemon tree were left out here, and they got froze. We had a really cold spell, and it got colder than it was supposed to, and it actually got a light freeze in here. So they died off, but they're coming back. We need to start building out 4 more beds in here. This lemon tree is just a twig now because of the freezes, and I might plant the other one over here. The spearmint is going real strong. This is my mouse catcher. Yeah, I'm going to put some peanut butter on here. They're going to come up here and fall down into the water. It's already worked a couple of times. I took off our summer panel here, and I nailed a screen so unwanted mosquitoes can't come in here at night. So the wind is blowing in. It usually blows in from the south here, and so it airs out the greenhouse really well. Anyway, that's a longer video than I wanted to do. Some of the kale made it through winter, except for we had these aphids that got all over them and destroyed one completely, and I had to spray it real good and take off some limbs off of this one. So we were storing a lot of plants for my dad over in that area. Now it's time to mow it down and get ready to build our raised beds. Polly does okay. It gets a little warm in here for her, but she's doing okay. Alright, that's just a real quick update on venting out the hot air from the AC units. It's a little dark in here, but got the rocket mass heater plugged off so the air can't flow backwards through there, and I don't even need these air units on right now. Just turn them on just so you can see how they work. I set this lower one, which only uses 450 watts. I set it to about 67 degrees, and this went up here to 68 degrees. So it's mainly the lower one that's cooling the whole house right now. And then once it gets up around 95 degrees, then we're definitely going to need that larger one. Alright, I'm signing out for now. Springtime. Everything's starting to look pretty nice out. Oh yeah, there's our potatoes I planted. They're starting to come up now. We got our onions coming up over here. Miranda's flowers are coming up. billies. That rooster you hear is Roscoe. We have him with our 2 hens, and we're going to go ahead and let them make chickens for us. I extended Baby's rein over the yard there. She can run all the way down. Keep the animals away from our trees.